There are many ways to describe the world's greatest historical sites. Rich, amazing, blindingly beautiful. But when it comes to Ellora, those words would probably be carved into a mountain. Because unlike most other buildings in the world, the Ellora caves weren't built from stone, but carved into it, centimeter by centimeter, over a span of 500 years. A feat so ambitious and extraordinary that it remains unmatched to this very day. And so Kailasa, the temple at the heart of Ellora complex, still remains the largest monolithic structure in the world, standing as a testament to the genius and perseverance of ancient craftsmen. So welcome to Ellora, where history isn't just preserved, it's etched into eternity.
So hello everyone, we are currently at Ellora Caves. This is our one and only full day in Aurangabad, and we are going to see the most famous attraction in the city and one of the more famous attractions in India in general.
And before we get into this tour, I have to mention that this complex is absolutely huge. It consists of 34 caves overall, and I think that I don't need to mention that it's almost impossible to see all of them in one day. So you will need to focus on the ones that you find the most impressive, and among those is definitely going to be the cave number 16, with which we will start this video.
We are just entering the cave number 16, the most important cave. Check this out. The first thing that I want to say is that this place is absolutely massive, and it's hard to maybe see it on the camera, but it's huge and you can really climb everywhere. It has multiple levels, and that makes it even more amazing, that you can not only look at it from the bottom, but you can also climb up and look at it from places like this one.
Yes, so the topography of this place is super complex and interesting. You have multiple levels, tunnels, underpasses. So not only is the place itself amazing, but the exploration process is unique as well.
That we got here on the upper level, you might have a little better chance of understanding what this place is and how it looks like. But yeah, basically, as I said earlier, the mountain has been literally cut down, and this things has been carved out of the mountain. I can't imagine how much time it was needed to have the hammer and this other thing, and just to tuk your way through the mountain. I can't even imagine how much time it took, unless they had something better than hammer and that thing. Maybe they were a little bit more advanced, who knows. And if you look here, I don't know, there are these lines on the stone, as you can see. I'm not sure, is it from cutting it, I'm not sure.
After exploring the cave number 16, which took a little longer than we originally anticipated.
We spent so much time here, on the internet it said, spend 40 minutes to 1 hour in this cave, but we spent much more than an hour, probably around hour and 15-20 minutes, because the cave is just so beautiful and you have to see it. When you come here, this is one of these places, these otherworldly places, literally. So you really wanna take your time. Sorry.
We moved to the next cave that interested us, which was cave number 12.
And as you can see, these are the Buddhist caves. So
To clarify, there are three types of caves in Ellora. Buddhist caves, which are caves 1 to 12, Hindu caves, which are caves 13 to 29, and Jainism caves, which are caves 30 to 34.
Check out all these lines. It's from the hammer, from carving it. It's not smooth, it's a little bit rough. Some places are, let's say on the sculptures, you can see it's much less rough. I mean, now it looks a little bit rough, but probably in the past you can see it wasn't so rough. While the walls, they had like much less attention, and you can really see like the science of carving here. Look at this. And then I guess this is like some type of dog here and here that are like guarding or something the main gate. And inside the main gate, this is Buddha, obviously. Check it out. It's like super nice, like this repeating pattern looks amazing. And definitely the third floor, like this last floor here, is the best one. It has a lot of sculptures. This is cave 12, by the way. It has a lot of sculptures. They're all pretty impressive. And here you can see like the halls, and those are the halls very likely. And here also like the door stood here, and you can also see them here. Yeah. Very interesting. Also here and on this side. So I guess there were a lot of there were a lot of doors. Yeah, all of these caves are gorgeous, but you know, when you go to the first one first, then you know, it's so impressive that all the other ones, they kind of don't look really so impressive as the first one, obviously.
We next move to cave number 10, which is quite small but very intricate in details, and while being there I kind of felt like I was in a ribcage of Eren Yeager's founding titan from the last season of Attack on Titan anime. I mean, come on, you can't tell me that you don't see the resemblance.
When you look at up there, I mean, check the attention to details. Check it out. But it's interesting to see how every depiction of woman that you can see like on any sculpture always has like extremely large breasts. Like every time, no matter where is the sculpture here, they like, I guess that's how they imagined perfect woman. And I guess that's something that haven't changed to this very day. And now there is like one more cave here that is like very, very large, and I'm not sure which cave is this. Is it like extension of cave 12 or not? But no, this is cave number 1 to 6. Yeah, so these are all caves 1 to 6, and you know, they look very large, but they are not like among the main caves for some reason. And then like my girlfriend noticed something very interesting. You know, and that is that they've been heavily destroyed, because if you look at all these columns, like many of them are like rebuilt newly. So I guess that's part of the reason why the cave is not so famous. So we are going to skip this one and move to cave number 15, which is very famous.
The cave number 15 was probably the most different because it had very unusual depictions on the walls, and because of the way the light fell, at times I literally felt that I was at the surface of the moon. I mean, look at this, it looks unreal.
The cave number 15, right here, man. How do you feel reaching the cave number 15? Check out the details. Yeah, but it's also been renewed greatly. I mean, if you see the down pillars, they're all new. And look at this depiction of a woman hugging a man here. As you can see, she knows how to do it properly. And check this one out. Here the guy is hugging her from the back. This one is something that you can more or less see today. Yeah. You can see this carving right here. And I believe it represents like some type of like a dinner or a party, and you can see all these people dancing, you know, their bodies intertwining in one like fiery, passionate, I don't know what, but then you can also see here some lions or a dog. But yeah, you can see how they are like catching them, touching them and stuff. That's crazy. I mean, you can admire every single one of these. Look how many details. Like there are multiple hands, sword. Look at the face. But this is the best part. So there is like a cow there. And this is like so similar to India today because there are cows everywhere. So this is really cool to see. And check out this place looks like you're in some kind of space alien dungeon, literally. Check it out. Wow, it's amazing. And then here the light comes. And check out this one. It looks like this guy is coming from some alien spacecraft. And now like those conspiracy theorists, if they would come here, they would have a lot of material to make some fun documentaries. And yeah, we are just exiting the cave 15, and I have to say, like, next to cave 16, this cave 15 for me is for now the most beautiful, and it's very famous also. And here we spent like a lot of time, like 40 minutes, so it's very picturesque. You can here take like very nice like pictures. And one thing also is that I'm not sure is it because time of the day, but like when you get deep inside, like that part, I mean, it looks like it's some kind of like an alien dungeon. It looks so unreal, like it's on the moon literally. So that part is very nice. Like this inside, the deep inside part, this last row of columns, very, very unique.
The last cave that we visited was the cave number 32, the Jainism cave, which was in style very close to Hindu caves, but it was a little bit separated from the rest, so it took us some time to figure out how to get there.
So yeah, there are many caves here, but we are trying to reach the cave number 32, and yes, that will be interesting. I don't even know how to reach it, to be honest. Yeah. Hopefully there is some bus that can get us there or something. Because it is pretty far away actually, so it's not really close, like these caves here.
So we did find a guard that showed us how to get to the cave number 32, and actually there is a bus that can take you there, but we didn't really want to wait for it, so we just walked for like 10 minutes.
And then this is the cave 32, and as you can see, it's kind of like similar to cave 16, because, you know, it's not just cave like that you get in the cave, but it's actually like there is like a temple inside. So it looks pretty interesting from the outside, and now let's see it from the inside. so similar to cave number 16, just way smaller. And here you can see the depictions also, and everyone is naked, completely naked.
Now, next to the sculptures, the cave number 32 also had some other surprises under its sleeve.
I know what stinks here. There are like bats. There are bats here. And they're everywhere. So the cave had some like, the cave number 32 had some like weird smell. And then I was like, what's this smell? It's weird. And I came like deeper into the cave, and there is like so much bats there, like crazy. So this is like a real bat cave, like almost like Batman had, you know. Like there is like bat cave of Batman in Gotham, and then here in Aurangabad there is a bat cave, but a real bat cave from real bats. That's pretty cool. On these columns, and now here, there are so many details. Here also. So yeah, these ones are for sure, like 32 and 15 next to 16 are for sure like the most beautiful. You can see some like what's left of the paint, and if you look at on the wall, you can see it all like so big parts of the paintings that were up there. And look at this. It was the painting. Finished the exploration after like 4 hours. So we were like 4 hours exploring, and we have maybe seen like 7 or 8 caves out of 34. So you know you can't do it in a day, no way. But you know, we saw the main ones, and they are really beautiful, really amazing. And this is one of our favorite places, like next to Taj Mahal and next to the Rani Ki Vav. This is really amazing place.
And this brings us to the end of the video, and I have to tell you guys, visiting Ellora caves was a beautiful experience for me. It showed me this raw, untouched, old India, and with all depictions on the walls, you could really see the stories of the times that passed unfolding in front of you. Family, romance, religion, all those long gone people's hopes and dreams cut into the stone for eternity, to show us that what was still is and always will be, and that even though the times change, people never do.